Just set the IP address static here. If your IP is 10.1.1.1.2.3.0, after that word, just go to into add roles and features. Next. Next, if you see here, still you are seeing here old IP. So what you have to do, you have to start your server again. Okay, so just click on this button, refresh it. Let me just close this setting, refresh, and just start your server. So click on this option. Now click on add roles and features. So it is starting. So you have to wait for some time. Now click on add roles and features, then click on next. Next. Now see IP is visible here 10.1.1.2.0.2.3.0. That is correct. Click on next again. So here you will get multiple options, but you have to select only Active Directory domain services. The second, this one. Active Directory domain service. Don't select any other options. Okay. Click on next. Click on next. Next here. Restart the destination server automatically if required. If you want, you can select this option. Click on install. So now installation is going on. It will take some time. So we have to wait here. Okay, so what we have to do here, we have to go to into our window. We have to configure the static IP on window. These are the IP settings along with the DNS server. On DNS server, we have to put the IP address of our domain controller. Okay, okay. So see, installation has been succeeded here. Click on close. Click over there and you will get this option, promote this server as a domain controller. Now you have to click into this one. Now you can just click over there, add a new forest. Just create a forest with the name of lab.local because it's your local. If you want, you can put your name .local or any name. Okay. Next here. So instead of domain name, you can put like, let's say you are working in basically Wipro, right? So you can put wipro.com, like that kind of domain name we have to put here. Okay. So lab.local you can put because it's easy. Password, you can set the password. So here you have to configure some big password. So, but I'm configuring here. Just 1 minute. If you type these password like very fast, you will get this kind of stick sticky keys. This okay, so you have to click on this one.
Sir, click on no. You are pressing shift key continuously. That's why getting this message.
Okay, okay, not an issue. Just wait here. Okay. Put here Cisco @12345. I'm putting this password. So put some big password here. Cisco I'm not why it is coming every time. So that's why I just put the password here in very like CISO at the rate 1 2 3 4 5. If you will put slowly, you will not get this thing. Click on next. Just leave this options. Okay, you don't need to do anything here because this domain control is our DNS server itself, right? Click on next. Now again click on next. Just wait here for some time. Yeah, click on next again. Click on next. Install. So installation is going on. It will take some time. Okay. So meanwhile, what I can do, waiting for DNS. Okay. So it will take some time. So what you can do meanwhile, just go into your Windows system here. So what we have done, we have configured the IP over there, right? If you see here, we have changed the IP address. Let me just run this command /all along with the DNS setting, and DNS is 10.1.1.203.230. Now do one thing, go to into your control panel, search for system, click on change settings, click on change here, and just change this name actually. Just give this name test PC. So you have to restart it, just click on restart, so it will restart. So this installation will take time. So we have to wait here. When this installation will complete, so it will go into your, go for basically restart as well. So we have to wait here. Now see guys, installation is complete. So it is basically asking you are about to sign out, means restart will go. Don't configure all these things if you are having 8 GB or 12 GB RAM, okay? Because I'm having 32 GB and I also face some challenges, okay, during this time.
No, basically RAM is not a crunch with us. We have 64 GB.
That will be great then.
Hemo, yeah, one question. Your UNG is sitting on the VMware workstation, right?
Yep.
Did you try to install it on the ESXi server itself?
No, actually.
आया होगा तो मैं दे दूंगा, अभी नहीं है, क्लास चल रही है, मैं जैसा आएगा मैं फॉरवर्ड कर
यार ना म्यूट कर लिया करो ना बात करने से पहले प्लीज. Okay. So restart is going on.
Hey, on 16 GB, we can do everything, correct? What you're doing?
On 16 GB also you will face issues because see, you need a 4 GB RAM for Windows 10.
Correct.
You need 4 GB RAM for basically your server 2016. And you need around 8 GB RAM for Palo Alto.
It's almost full. Yeah.
Almost full, right? Now after that you also need one test machine. So maybe 2 GB or I can say 4 GB for this. But Global you can practice. I'll tell you the way. Okay. Don't integrate with AD. You can use the local database. There are the ways, okay, in GP, but in user ID, you can practice many things. But when we'll do the installation of with the agent, right? When we install agent software in a member server, that time you need this kind of basically setup.
Yeah, I have that software on my office laptop. Yeah, I know that.
Okay, because that particular, we can say, this setup is not basically available in all organization. When we are having like very big large scale deployment where so many peoples are there, that time only we will use this pan agent software. Otherwise we'll always use agentless inbuilt Palo Alto client.
Okay. So you suggest not to try it on 16 GB at all, right? It's a better one.
Yeah, I can say.
Fine. I will wait
But
for
if
other
you
option.
can try, like, you can try once. If it works, that is okay.
Okay.
You will face the slowness, you can abort.
Okay.
Hemo, if we have a server 128 GB, then what will be the recommended?
Sorry.
No, say we have a server 128 GB, then in that instance,
You can
the
then run
VMware,
anything, man.
uh,
Right? You are having enough resources.
yeah, ESXi, instead of putting the workstation, we can put it on the ESXi, right? That's my question.
Yeah, you can install EVNG on EXI and create your lab actually.
Yeah,
Over
that
here.
I have already running the ESXi.
Then you can create a topology and you can use them. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
On similar topology, right? Whatever we are having the normal topology, right?
Yes,
Just
yes.
just add one Windows server, one more member server, member client in your inside behind your inside network, right? That's it. So it app changes is applying. So I think name has been changed on this machine. Just go into control panel to system. Just change the name so you can, while looking into this name, you can able to know, oh, this is your test machine. Because I'll tell you how we can move this machine from inside to outside, like in office laptops, right? We have to just join these our office laptop one time with our office AD, right? And when we log in one time in our system, right? From office, after we can log in from anywhere by using our AD credential, because it will save these credential. So we can move this system like an inside or outside, and we can do our labs like that. I will basically plan.
Yeah, that is called local cache profile, right?
Yeah, it is having one basically service, so we can say file credential wrapper, where basically your username and password is there. So let's suppose in your system 4 people has been logged in, right? You, maybe 3 of your colleagues also logged in, right? Then all the details of these 4 people is saved inside your system. Now you can basically log in by your accounts, log in your friends accounts as well. But you need a password actually, because all that information available in credential wrapper.
Just now you added the cloud, right, in between the server and the Windows 10. So that cloud, that object, which one you can show in the topology? Yeah.
Yeah, this is VMnet 1 actually. Cloud 2, right? Cloud 2 is your VMnet 1. Third adapter here, right? If
Yeah.
you go over
We
there,
can put a switch here.
you can put switch if you want. This is your third adapter, VMnet 1. You can put switch, but why you will put switch here? Because if you want to connect connect these particular devices with the firewall which you are running in VMware, then you have to put in VMnet 1, right? Then only they will be able to communicate.
Yeah.
If
Got it. Okay.
yeah, if you are having all your basically environment in EVNG, then you can put whatever you want, only connectivity required.
So
Okay.
you mean for our logical, I mean, for our topology, we need to put the VMnet, right? Because we
Yes,
want to pass it through the firewall.
yes. Now just log in. Just so this is your server. Click on It is not having any password, guys, initially, so you can just directly log in over there. Now start your Windows server. It's starting. Yesterday night I got very, I'm not sure why I got that much cold actually.
You're taking the vaccination, right? It's because of that.
I have already taken around 2 months before itself, but I'm not sure why it's happened now.
There is some viral going on, na?
No,
That's
not
why
only
flu
that.
is common.
Yeah,
Yeah,
maybe.
no, not only that. After you take the vaccination, I think getting flu is very easy.
No, it is not sure. I took 2 doses.
Okay,
Uh,
guys. Okay, okay,
but I didn't get anything. Not fever, nothing else. Everything was normal.
okay. So now, guys, just go into the server, click on these tools, click on Active Directory, users and computers. Go to into tools and also open your DNS. In DNS, you will get the DNS details like this. Look for your forwarders, forward lookup zones and reverse lookup zones. Click on this forward lookup zones and you will get this particular server 2016 by this name. There is a one record is there, and there is a one host record is also there, 410.1.1.230. Okay. If you will not have that host record, so you have to create by yourself, or if you will not find this one, which means you have done some mistake. Okay. Now what you can do here, just open it, is go to into this particular Active Directory domain users here. Now what you have to do, just create few users here. Okay, what I will do, I'll create one user. I'll just create one user with the name of PA agent. Okay, that username we will use for Palo Alto when we will do the user ID practical. PA agent. Click on next. Password never expired. Just configure your password, which is admin at 123. This password I'll always configure. Finish it. Go to into this user, and you have to basically go to into members, and you need to put this particular user into 3 groups. First group is event log readers. Second one is distributed com users, and third one is server operators. Put this user into these 3 groups. Click on OK, apply. Okay. You are also having administrator account here. Go to into this administrator account, guys. See, this admin and administrator both are the similar accounts. Okay, go into this one. If you want to configure anything, go to into member of, and also add this particular account as well into these event log reader, distributive com, and I will also cover these things one more time in user ID. Don't worry, but I'm also adding here. Okay, apply. Okay. If now click on this admin, go to into member, just add this admin account as well, because whatever, if you will work on this even Windows 2016 server, you will get this admin account. But in other servers, we can say like when we install in our VMware workstation, we will not get that one. So add this as well into your distributed com event log reader and server operators. Okay, apply. Okay. add one more user here. So let me add one user with the name of, let me use here Anu Singh. Login ID is async. So we will log in as a async actually. Okay. Never password never expired. Admin at 123. Admin at 123. Next. Finish. Add one more user here. And username is Kunal. Last name is Chopra. Here login ID is, login name is K Chopra. Configure the password. Just give me 1 second. Okay. After that, just add one more user with the name of, we can say, let me add like here name Bidit. Bidit is your F5 trainer. Okay. Password never expired. Configure the password here. Admin at 123 and admin at 123. Next. Finish. Add one more user here. Let me add my name here, Hemu. And login ID also I'm using here, Hemu. Okay. I can also use here like H Rajput, but it's okay. Password. Now put the password here. Admin at 123. Admin at 123. Next. Finish. Okay. Now what you need to create few groups. So you just click on new and create groups. Group name is HR. Where we will put HR peoples. I'll add one more group here. Sales. On this group I will put sales peoples. Create one more group here. IT admins of IT. They please be on mute. IT, where I will put IT peoples. Okay. Now what I will do, I'll go inside this Hemu, add to a group, and I want to put him into the IT group. I'll just put IT, click on OK. Now I'll look for Bidit, and I will put Bidit also into the IT group. I'll go into the Kunal, and I'll add him into the group which is sales. Let's say he is from sales. Again, it's stuck. Okay, sales. You can just type here SA and press on this check names. It will come. Full name. And now go to into Anu Singh. You can also add like this. Add. We can say HR. So she will become a part of HR now. These are the things which you have to basically create with regards to your Active Directory users. Okay. Now what you can do, DNS is also running. Now I'll go into my window machine. I'll open the command prompt. So now I will basically join my this window machine with this particular server. So I'll just first ping that server 10.1.1.230. Ping is working. Now I'll just do the ping to lab.local. Lab.local is also reachable. Now, if this thing is reachable, now we are good to go for the domain. So we can just add the system in domain. Just click on control panel, then systems, change settings. click on this particular change here and just select domain and just put this into the domain, which is lab.local. Put the admin password here, administrator, and password is Cisco at 12345. So we have to put here password of our domain control, guys. Password is incorrect. Okay, so what I can do before setting up, let me just change the password of this particular person, reset the password. New password is Cisco at 12345. Come on. Just type Cisco at 123. At 12345. Cisco at 12345. Click on OK. Click on OK. Let me also set the password on this one. So do I get any options? Let me reset the password on this one. Let me configure the same password. Cisco at 12345. Cisco at 12345. Cisco at 12345. Now go to into Windows Systems again. Click on OK and put the password. Administrator Cisco at 12345. Welcome to the lab.local domain, which means we have successfully joined the system into the domain. Okay. You have to restart. So just restart your system. Generally in production environment, you don't need to do anything. That thing will be taken care by the AD peoples who is managing your Active Directory server team. You only request the username, so they will create one service account for you and they will give the appropriate permission to that user account. So that regarding permissions and all, I will discuss in your user ID class when we will discuss. Meanwhile, let me start my firewall, because all these machines behind this firewall, right? Because I need an internet on these machines. I'll tell you how we can basically. So I open the WhatsApp web and I will download these softwares, which whatever I have shared with you, and we can install them. So you know, don't need to create any FTP and all, because there is no way to transfer your files on these PCs. Either you have to basically put into Drive, then you have to log in into your Google Drive and download. Either just use the WhatsApp web. That's why I have shared all these files there. Okay. So it's coming right now. And if you want to see the details of your loggings and all, just go to into event viewer. You will get all the logging details here. Windows log security. Here you will get all the logging details, who is logging into your AD and all. See, here you will get all the logs. See, these are log of events is there, right? All these events are there. These are the events ID. But when you are troubleshooting these issues, you really require these particular event IDs and all, because when you have a dual factor authentication, that time these events are very helpful actually in troubleshooting. Now let me see. Okay, this window is came up now. What you have to do, guys, now see, if you directly click over there, you will log in as a local administrator account, but I want to log in as a domain user. So what I will click on other users and I'll just type a lab, then slash, so backward slash, then basically what we have to type here. So let me log in as a Hemu, put my name here, and password is admin add123, click on OK. So what you have to do here, you can log in as Hemu. After that, you can just try login with the name of Asing, with the name of Kunal. Okay. So whatever in this machine now, information of these 3 or 4 users will be saved. Okay. And when we will move that similar PC towards your outside, that time it will be really helpful actually, because so we can log in with your AD accounts, and after that we can do the things. Let's see. Let me just refresh this one. Right now I have logged in as a async, right? If I'll go into this folder windows, then users, you will see there's a one account has been created for Hemu, because I have logged in as a Hemu, right? Now what, let me log in as a some different account name. Click over there, click on this icon. It will give you the just sign out. Now sign in with, click on other users, just slash K Chopra. Put the password admin at 123. I'll always prefer to put this password. So it is just preparing the things for this user. And guys, I hope you are aware about how we can edit the local host file, right? For the DNS cache, right? I'll also show you that part as well, because in GP, I will use the fully qualified domain name. So this time, if you will see, if you go inside dash, go into your PC settings, users, you will see there is a K Chopra information is also saved down, right? Now also log in with the AD administrator account. Because why you need this AD administrator account details on this system, because when you want to install any softwares and all, you need AD admin account. Okay, so click over there, sign out. And just log in with admin account. So just type a lab, then administrator, password is for admin account, I think password is Cisco add 12345. Cisco at 1 2 3 4 5, hit enter. If you want to see the events here, you will get all the events. Just refresh these events here. Who has logged in? All these details you can able to see. Administrator has tried to log in right now. You will get all kind of events over there. So these events also we have to verify if our basically user ID agent is not able to log in from Palo Alto. That time these events are really helpful for troubleshooting. So it's now we are good to basically go, guys. So what I can do, let me open this. Microsoft is here. I'll just show you the installation of user ID agent and this particular global protect. Get started, confirm, continue without signing. And here what you can do, just type here www.google.com. So this was the issue due to DNS, right? It's because I forgot to record this thing. So what you have to do, you have to go to into your DNS, you have to go to into the server settings, then properties, forwarders, and you have to basically add these two forwarders. If you click on edit, you will get these options here. You can add your forwarders, and after you can select, or you can also change the order. Okay, put 8.8 on top, then 4.2.2. So because my local DNS server is not able to resolve if any URL, then it will contact these particular public DNS. This is how your DNS works.
So basically, you are providing internet to these two servers through your VM firewall, right?
Yeah, via my Palo Alto firewall. This firewall actually. Now you can just click on don't switch. Just type here web WhatsApp, open. Let me scan. Okay, so I'm scanning in my second screen. So let me just link the new device. Okay, log out from others. You can also send your certificates and other details like similar way. Okay, if you don't want to log in on your Palo Alto from this server or this particular member server, this window machine, then you can use these kind of things. Okay, to copy and paste your softwares, your certificates details. Wait, here it is, just opening the DNS, sorry, opening the WhatsApp. Open, let me go into your folder. Let me, okay. Now just download these ones. Okay, let me just minimize the screen. So download any one. So what I will go with 5.1.8 because it's a stable version with regards to Glow Protect. And I'm using 64-bit OS. Okay, so I will use this one, but let me also download this one. And in user agent, I will use 10.0.3 is there, or basically 10.0.3. Yeah, this is the latest one. Just download this. Just download it. Click on show downloads. One thing is downloaded. Let me just allow. Okay. So now download has been completed. Let me just let me close this browser. Now I don't require. What I will do now, I'll go into my folder. Let me just do the installation. Downloads. Directly click on Glow Protect and just install it. Next, next, next. So installation of these softwares is very easy. You have to just follow the next, next, next. That's it. Okay. Don't connect. Now just install the user agent software. This one. Next, next.
This user agent is for what purpose?
Is for user identification. There are two ways of user identification. One is we will use PanOS and build agent softwares, and there another way we can use the dedicated member server who can basically give you that details. Okay, so these are the things, guys, which you have to do. After that, if you want to now move this particular, let's say this PC, you want to move towards the outside. So what you can do, just stop this one. Give me 1 minute. So what you have to do, add one more cloud network here. Okay, give the name internet and select here cloud one, right? Because cloud one is your internet. Just delete from here and connect this PC here. Now this PC is connected with the outside. Start and open. Now this particular system will switch towards the outside. Only what you have to do, you have to just configure the IP address of a subnet which you are using in your outside network. Okay, with the default gateway of your firewall IP. Or you can configure any default gateway, but there is no, it's not a mandatory thing. Just wait here. So it is just now restarting. Now on this system, we can log in with the AD credentials. Okay. And if your server is still, if we are having this server is down, we don't require anything like your office laptop, right? Nowadays we are working from home and we can log in our systems without doing anything, right? From the outside. So we will wait for some time here. Let me just log in on this one. So first I will log in as an administrator account. Okay. Or let me just try with other account, or let me just log in with admin account. This is not a local admin. I am using here Active Directory admin. Okay. Why I'm logging? Because I need to change the password. I need to configure here a static password, right? Because we have not modified our policies and all, so they're like end user can able to modify these network settings and all. But in production environments, like AD team have, they will run some kind of scripts and all. So that's why we are able to change the passwords and other things.
Hello.